on the bottom bar.
The Score and CentralMainSports.com are the place for local sports. No one does more live local play-by-play than we do. And it's time now for high school football. It's brought to you by Central Maine Community College. More than just a community college, over 40 academic degrees and certificates and one of the lowest tuition rates in New England. Your future starts now. Central Maine Motors Auto Group in Waterville, the dealer with no dock fees, where cars and trucks cost you less. Online at cmautogroup.com. Hammond Lumber Company, serving Maine and New Hampshire from 22 locations. Your building project partner, hammondlumber.com. Clark's Scrap Metal. Don't fix it, scrap it. With locations in Chelsea, Hollowell, and Jay. Midstate Machine. Looking for a career? Check out the Machinist Development Program at midstateusa.com. 201 Service Skowhegan, Maine's trusted towing and recovery partner since 1984. Flagship Cinemas, consistent pricing and a premium cinema experience. Whittemore & Sons, your Coyote tractor dealer. Sales and service by a family that cares. Somerset Stone and Stove, offering quality gas, pellet, and wood stoves and hardscape products. 201 Tire, Battery, and Service, your tire and battery experts on the Augusta-Vassalboro line. Assistance Plus, providing home care, behavioral health, and developmental services. Together, we can make a difference. Manchester Motors, your Coyote tractor dealer. We dig dirt. Casella Waste, for your residential and commercial trash pickup. Computer Improvements, from sales of computers and accessories to service, we're your go-to computer store. Heights Chevrolet, our family is here for your family. Connected Credit Union, building lifelong relationships. Get connected, stay connected. KVFCU, invested in you. Skowhegan Savings Bank, making our communities a better place to live and work. Skowhegan Tire Center, they beat any price. Route 201 Skowhegan. Kennebec Eye Care, 216 Main Street, Waterville, your site specialist. Danforth's Down Home Supermarket, second-generation family-owned in Herman and Pittsfield, with all your grocery and shopping needs. And by SBS Carbon Copy, Main Street, Waterville, where printing's personal, not puzzling. Your team from your town plays here, right now. Here's Mike Violet and John Coughlin.
Complex here at Lawrence High School in Fairfield. It is not high school football. It is high school soccer tonight, boys style. Lawrence Bulldogs and the Skowhegan Riverhawks. I'm Mike Violet. He is not John Coughlin. He is Mr. Ryan Bell, back with us on loan from New Center, Maine, a former soccer player himself at Nokomis Regional High School in Newport. Two programs here, Mr. Bell, that have 4 wins between them, 2-2, one with 2 wins, the other with 2 wins. So it makes for a good matchup, even though the clubs have really struggled.
Yeah, they both played against each other already earlier this season. It was the first game of the season, actually, and Skowhegan took that one at home 2-1. But both teams really rebuilding, and they have been for a few years now, honestly, since I was in high school, and not that I have a whole lot to say because Nokomis hasn't been much of a winning program either. But 2 teams that could really use a win if they're going to boost themselves up into the playoff race and, make some noise.
Yeah. Right now on the outside looking in, Skowhegan is the number 16 team. They're 2-7-0 wins over Lawrence. That was a 2-1 win, and they also beat Belfast. Meanwhile, Lawrence also with 2 wins, 1 over MCI, 1 over Spruce Mountain. And injuries have become a factor as well for Skowhegan. Starting goaltender for the Riverhawks, Connor Noyes, gone, out for the year, injured in the game against Waterville the other day. He will not be back this year. So you turn to a sophomore in Ethan Clemente with a different style of goalkeeping that, in combination with a change to the flat 4 defense, maybe you can make some sense out of that. That has kept them, according to Coach Dubois, in every game.
Well, I would say most teams generally play in a flat 4 defense. Your traditional lineup would be a 4-3-3, and then you kind of build out from there. But yeah, I mean, if whatever's working is working. I haven't seen these 2 teams play yet.
Yeah, well, I saw them play when Connor Noyes was playing in goal, and Noyes played well, but now Clement is in there. He's got to get it done. So we shall see what happens here tonight on what is right now still a very comfortable night after another 80-degree day. But clouds are coming in, as you can see from our camera shot to the goal to our left. It is definitely cooling off. Rain is on the way, but we expect to be dry for this game here tonight. Conditions are good. The track is certainly very fast. We've got a very well manicured field, so a fast game in store for us tonight between the Lawrence Bulldogs and the Skowhegan Riverhawks. A timeout. We'll come back. We'll get it started. It's high school boys soccer tonight on The Score. Skowhegan in town to take on Lawrence from the David Martin Athletic Complex. We're back after this.
Looking for a way to heat your home while staying within your budget? A home heating loan from Connected Credit Union is the perfect solution. We've got you covered with an affordable way to keep warm this winter. Maybe you're thinking of purchasing a heating and cooling system or replacing your windows. Making your home more energy efficient isn't just an investment in your home, it's an investment in your lifestyle. Contact our loan team for more details or apply online at connectedcreditunion.org. Get connected, stay connected. Federally insured by the NCUA, Equal Housing Lender. Membership eligibility required.
For us, it's a family business that is steeped in tradition. You know, our relationship with Waterville goes back a long ways. Over the years, we've been fortunate enough to grow, and we've been able to grow with the town. We look at the work that we do as something bigger than just the sale of a car or the servicing of an automobile. We're here to be a part of something bigger than just ourselves by giving back to the community with our time and our energy, because it's all about taking care of people.
When you step into Chase Toys in Unity, you're stepping into the leading power outdoor sports equipment dealership in the area since 1967, featuring a wide range of products: Skidoo, Polaris ATVs, generators, Husqvarna and Toro products. They offer financing options, complete service and repair, delivery and pickup, blade sharpening with a team of certified mechanics. Visit Chase Toys and see why they are the leaders on the Thorndike Road in Unity and online at chasetoysinc.com.
When you have metal, don't chuck it, sell it. Clark Scrap Metal in Chelsea, Hollowell, and Jay want it. Bring it to them, get on the scale on the way in and unload it, then come back through to get weighed and get paid. If you regularly have metal debris, ask about Clark's Container Services. Clark's is family-owned, very friendly, and as honest as the day is long. Their trucking fees are reasonable and their service top shelf. Got metal? Don't fix it, scrap it. Go to clarkscrapmetals.com or stop by one of their 3 locations in Chelsea, Hollowell, or Jay.
At Midstate Machine in Winslow, Maine, we manufacture complex components and large-scale turbines that power industries across aerospace, defense, and energy. We're hiring CNC machinists. And whether you're experienced or just starting out, we offer on-the-job training to help you build a rewarding career. Join our Safety First team, where your ideas are valued, and enjoy competitive pay with 2 weeks of paid time off starting on day 1. Apply today at midstateusa.com, where your career powers the future.
Discover the printing experience you've been searching for at SBS Carbon Copy on 54 Main Street in Waterville. Tired of getting lost in big box stores? Whether you need unique business cards or large format printing up to 44 inches wide, customized invitations that scream you, we've got it all. Our team is here to print, copy, or scan with a smile. Fast, affordable, and with a touch of personality. Don't settle for ordinary. Dash over to mainprintingservices.com, where printing's personal, not puzzling.
Notice the price of gas and oil lately? Thinking about a pellet stove? Pellets are a renewable resource that are economical, and pellet stoves don't have to be ugly or loud. Come talk to us at Somerset Stone & Stove. Let us explain why now is the best time to have your pellet stove installed. Wouldn't you love to have a gas stove or fireplace designed for your home? Let Somerset Stone & Stove design and install a Regency gas stove or fireplace that is just right for you. Let us customize your Regency gas stove or fireplace while you enjoy the beauty and warmth. Visit Somerset Stone & Stove in Oakland.
It's that moment when everything comes to a halt.
Mom, is everything okay?
It's okay. We can call for some help.
And what you need most is someone you can trust.
201 Service, this is Brandon speaking. How can I help you?
Hi, yeah, my car just broke down. I think I need some help.
At 201 Service, we know it's more than just about fixing what's broken. It's about being there when it matters most.
Not to worry, ma'am. We have your location, and help is already on its way.
Don't worry, honey. Help's on the way.
Okay, Mom.
Wherever you are, whatever the time, you can count on us to be there. Because in those uncertain moments, knowing you're not alone makes all the difference. 201 Service, Maine's trusted towing and recovery partner since 1984.
At Central Maine Community College, your future is our priority.
I'm going to be a preschool teacher.
An HVAC technician.
Pediatric nurse.
Whether your college journey is starting here,
I'm going to be an architect.
Physical therapist.
I'm going to be a lawyer.
or we're a stop along the way.
I'm going to be a doctor.
A machinist.
Honestly, not 100% sure yet.
With over 40 programs,
I'm going to be a graphic designer.
An athletic trainer.
there is something for everyone.
CMCC.
Your future starts here.
Casella Waste. You see their trucks everywhere all the time. That's because they're out taking care of customers like you. Roll-off dumpsters, they've got them 15 to 50 yards. And they're in your neighborhood picking up the trash so you don't have to worry about it. Weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly from 2 to 10 yards. Casella Waste will also deliver portable toilets when and where you need them. And they offer septic services. Call to learn more about Casella Waste. 872-8257, 872-8257 for Casella Waste.
From the moment you check in at Kennebec Eye Care, you'll be greeted with a smile. From there, you'll be given a comprehensive and thorough eye exam from Dr. Peter Parody, Dr. Leslie Sobeck, or Dr. Kaylee Brown. Once your examination is completed, they'll go over what steps need to be taken to improve your eyesight needs with glasses or contacts. If you're a current patient or looking to become a new patient, then see the eye specialists at Kennebec Eye Care. Kennebec Eye Care, your sight specialists since 1955.
Mike Violet, Ryan Bell, Logan Cameron is our videographer here tonight. Back live, David Martin Athletic Complex here in Fairfield at Lawrence High School. Mr. Carter, Mr. Hughes are the men in yellow here tonight, and we are set to go on what is still a very comfortable night between the temperature and the breeze dying down. We are at 71 degrees right now with cloudy skies here. The Lawrence Bulldogs in the blue, wearing their home blues tonight, trimmed in the white. I can tell that. And on the other side, I can tell those are white jerseys Skowhegan is wearing with black numbers and black shorts. How am I doing, Mr. Bell?
You're doing good. What color are the socks on Lawrence?
The Lawrence socks? I don't know. White, gray.
No. That's tough. They're pink.
They're pink?
They're pink.
Is it a breast cancer awareness thing? Gotta be?
I think they are.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'm on board with that. Pink, boy, you get to pink, and you know I'm going to struggle. You get to pink. I was thinking gray because, of course, that's part of their color scheme here. But, take a wild guess. Well, not really that wild, but a guess. I blew it. So pink, good for them. All right. So down to our right in goal for the Lawrence Bulldogs is David Quigley. And down to our left is Ethan Clement taking over for Connor Noyes, and we are underway here in Fairfield. Trevor Pellerin out there, number 11. There's a good play to advance the ball by Skowhegan, but it's quickly cleared out of there by Landon Daigle. Trevor Pellerin, of course, doing double duty as the place kicker for the Lawrence football team and playing soccer, and he has now backed off again from, there's a shot, a two-hopper, and a save back there made by Quigley. He has now backed off again from kicking for the football team because of that injured quad that he has on his kicking leg.
It's a lot of kicking.
That's a lot of kicking, which is unfortunate because he was a weapon for the football team last year, and this year, not so much. Here is Jeremiah Mason, middle of the field, number 17 in blue, right in front of you. Mason weaving through, a lot of white there, still has the ball. The ball's still alive inside the box, and it's knocked out of there by Skowhegan. Right back at it. Good move. Go deep. In front. Oh, a redirect there. Another redirect on the near side by Mason, and it goes wide. Good bid by Lawrence, Ryan.
Yeah, fantastic move down that right side. Just chopped it outside and put in a really good ball across the front of the goal, and nobody able to get a foot on there, but that's a great cross.
Absolutely. Good start. And so Ethan Clement. Again, filling in for Connor Noyes, who is out for the year. Good drive out of there. Off the head at midfield of Landon Daigle. Now back in the Lawrence zone to Henderson. Henderson just boots it out of bounds. Probably smart. Didn't have the numbers.
Solid goal kick there, though. Got
Yeah.
some good distance on it and got Skowhegan on the break.
Throw in. All right, right sideline here for the Skowhegan Riverhawks. With it now is Jackson Newton. Newton angles in front, knocked down by the foot of a Skowhegan player. Shot in front. That rolls on and is saved there by Quigley. That bid by Nathan Jellison. Or check that. Yeah, it was Jellison.
Wow. That was a great touch to bring that ball down. I believe that was Gonzalez-Redding for Lawrence.
All right, Skowhegan now just decides to take the out as Newton goes out with it. Actually, no, not Newton, but Harry Seitz went out. Throw in here for Daigle. No score. Skowhegan, Lawrence. Here's Pellerin drifting on the sideline. You can see he's got that right thigh wrapped up. Goes lefty. In front, coming out was Clement, but it never got to him. It's knocked out.
Lawrence trying to drive these balls in from wide areas. Pellerin able to get across in. A little less dangerous than that first one from Gonzalez-Redding, but still a decent enough chance for Lawrence.
All right, here's Clement. Ethan Clement. Not so much on that one. Skowhegan comes away with it, though. This is Finn Donahue, certainly the best forward, if you will, for the Skowhegan Riverhawks. He's got the size, got the speed, got a good shot. Midfield, Hutchins. A deflection. All right, Hutchins with it back. Nope, Skowhegan drives it in and out.
Lawrence trying to keep a little bit of possession in the back, but good pressure from Skowhegan. Forces the ball out of bounds, and now Lawrence with a throw-in from the near side.
Throw-in rolls right by Mason, but Pellerin comes away with it. Trevor. Check that. No, wrong player. That's Corvin Veyu. Now Pellerin's got it. I knew he was going to get it. Here's Trevor. Midfield, or just a little bit over midfield. Angles it up. Deflects, comes out inside the box. Clement comes out off the side of his foot. Now it comes back on him, makes the stop, and a whistle.
He's offsides.
Okay. So Clement will kick it away. Up she goes to midfield. Both teams have a shot at it. Skowhegan. Now Lawrence keeps it in. That is Pellerin. Pellerin left it for a teammate, but that teammate could not get to it. Now he does. Now here comes Lawrence. Lawrence on the advance. Waiting for numbers. They come. There's a high one, and Clement will come out and snag that, just like a punt. That is a punt, and it gets away to midfield. Daigle knocked it down. Skowhegan drives it back in. Right side for the Riverhawks, Jackson Newton. Cleared out of there by Lawrence. That might have deflected off Skowhegan.
Looked like it did, yeah.
So it'll be a Lawrence ball. Quick throw in by Daigle. Daigle advances up to Corvin Veyu. Veyu did not keep it in. He did not. So on the throw-in for Skowhegan, it'll be Fitzpatrick. Ends up behind the net. Skowhegan player ends up down.
Yeah, that was well defended there by Hutchins, just tracking back and closing down the angle. I believe it was Jackson Newton for Skowhegan getting in behind on that long throw-in.
Tonight's game brought to you by Central Maine Community College in Auburn, with over 40 academic degrees and certificates to choose from and one of the lowest tuition rates in New England. Your future begins now. Go to cmcc.edu for more. Corner kick. The drive. It's long, but a header there, and that header is out of bounds off Donahue's head.
Yeah, decent outswinging corner there. And was it Donahue that got up for it? It looked like Jackson.
I thought it was Donahue. It was Newton, I thought, who took it. And Donahue's like 6'5", got up.
Oh, yeah.
You do have, of course, the advantage of the Mid-State Machine Instant Replay, which you could, I don't know if it's probably too late to grab that now, but.
I could have pulled it up.
Yeah. Remember, you can go back as far as 25 seconds. I believe the technology
You got
allows
it.
that.
Look,
Right.
you're running
Okay.
this by yourself.
No. I do know that. You got 3 choices. You can go back 8, 15, and 25. I do know that.
Oh, we went back none of them because I didn't hit the button.
Yeah, all right. Next time. Here's Veyu. Veyu trying to get it ahead to Mason. They can't do it. Mason's been a very effective player this year for Lawrence. All right, throw in here. Donahue trying to hustle up and catch up to it, but he got angled off there by the much smaller Hunter Hutchins, who smartly kicked it out. So we'll get another corner. All right, so this is Newton taking the corner.
Okay.
Right, that's 9.
2 tall Skowhegan boys somewhere over there.
Yeah, so Newton is the tall one wearing 9, and Finn Donahue, you can see him over everybody. He's 2. All right, let's see. Second Skowhegan corner kick, and they're looking for Donahue all the way, and he can't head it, but he did foot it, and it went wide. Now back on again by Newton. Comes down. Jack Fitzpatrick can't handle it. Cleared out. And up. It is Mason. Mason left side, too far for Daigle, or too far for Corbin Veyu, but knocked out of bounds by the Riverhawks.
Lawrence trying to get out and run on the counterattack. A good little build-up, but just a little long on that pass, and Skowhegan able to cut it out.
Hoyt Cooley, number 11, back there for Skowhegan. Scoreless. We have just over a half hour to go, 31:15 to go here in the first half. Skowhegan certainly, with a couple of corner kicks, has had an advantage in opportunities. Lawrence had one quick flurry there. That's it. All right, throw in here. That's Donahue up there. Donahue off the back of a Lawrence player and out.
And neither team able to really find any kind of rhythm so far. Ball's been up in the air, bouncing around. It's just been kind of getting out and run on the counter. A couple of half chances, but nothing too clear-cut yet.
All right, throw in here for Skowhegan, far side. Let's see what they can do out of this. Good throw-in. Lot on that, headed away. Good job there to get it out of there by Hunter Hutchinson. Excuse me, the Henderson. That's not Henderson because I know he's out. Those numbers are really far away, or maybe it is. Yeah, it is Henderson. He is in there. He was out last game we did. All right, corner kick or penalty. What are these called? Corners?
Corner kick.
Corners. Okay, I got to get my field hockey and my soccer. We did field hockey yesterday. They were penalty corners, even though they're not from the corner. This is a corner kick. It is from the corner.
Penalty kicks in soccer are a lot more dangerous than,
Yes.
not that they aren't dangerous in field hockey, but you should score a penalty kick in soccer.
Yep. And usually do. All right, the drive stopped. Lawrence, Daigle, midfield to Pellerin. Trevor turns around, sizes it up, comes over the stripe. Got it up to Mason. Back to Pellerin. Pellerin. Nice moves. Drops it off for Daigle. What's that, offside?
Offsides, yeah.
So they tried, could not drag back.
Veyu trying to make the run, and he just went a little bit early.
Pellerin intercepts. Good little touch over. They go to the net. Cleared out, though, by Skowhegan. Up there, dangerous head play by Hutchins, but he kept it alive. He got tripped up. That's going out. That'll be a throw in here for Lawrence.
Yeah, that foot got up high. Could have been a whistle for a dangerous play, but they let it go.
Out again. Ball boy's getting some work. All right, throw in by Daigle. Landon couldn't get his man. It's going out again. That one's out of play completely. Daigle with another throw in. Pellerin, nice handle, nice move. Pellerin zigzagging through. Pellerin dropped it over on the right side for Benner. Benner couldn't handle it. Now for Lawrence. It is Gonzalez. Cento Gonzalez. Lawrence in the corner, trying to get the angle. They can't. Semi-cleared by Skowhegan. Right back in, but it goes out far side. Clock at 27:50.
Gonzalez with another nice move there down in the corner and was able to lead his teammate for a cross, just not able to muster a whole lot on it. But Gonzalez and Pellerin doing well with the ball at their feet. I'd like to see them combine a little bit more.
All right, that ends up out. Bulldogs can't get on that open ball, though. Driven right back in by Jack Fitzpatrick. There's a shot. There's a save by Quigley. Kind of bobbled it, but no harm, no foul there. And he'll kick it away.
Newton trying to get that ball forward there. And ends up winning a corner for his team. It was Donahue trying to track it down.
So this will be the third or fourth? Third. I'm going with 3.
All right. Count it.
I've made an executive decision. So Newton, who's done them all, and again, undoubtedly looking for number 2, Finn Donahue. There it is. Donahue goes up, and he was marked pretty well there. Lawrence is certainly on to what they're trying to do. This is the second time they play this year. They played in the opener of the season back on September 5th, and it was a 2-1 win for Skowhegan.
Yeah, Newton doing a good job whipping those balls in. It's tough when you're looking for one guy and he's double marked there in the box.
Yeah, I mean, he's doing what he's supposed to do exactly perfectly. The problem is, obviously, they know it's coming, and so you're going to throw everybody at Donahue. All right, throw in. Ahead to Newton. Newton, nice move. Newton, another nice move. Turns and shoots, and it's kicked out of there by a defender. We'll get another look at that in a second. Let's do it right now on the Mid-State Machine Instant Replay.
It looks like Newton got through, and it was just cleared off the line. Those numbers are awfully small, aren't
that's
they?
a long way away. It's a long way away for a wide camera shot, but a good move there after Quigley obviously was out of position, but that's why you have other defenders back there.
Yeah, whoever that was on the line did really well to track back and just clear that one away. Donahue got off a nice shot, had the goalkeeper beat, but
all right, Lawrence, that's Pellerin. Ahead of the pack, trying to get it to Mason. Mason may be breaking it alone, but he scooted it too far ahead as he was trying to get to the net. He played it too far ahead of himself, and he couldn't catch up to it.
It was a great ball through. He was all alone and had a couple of defenders bearing down on him, but yeah, just took that heavy touch, and goalkeeper able to come out and claim it.
If he had been able to angle that a little bit so that the goaltender, Clement, couldn't come out and get it, and get him at an angle, he could have possibly, if he had gone to his left, used his left foot. But listen to me talking the strategy here, but that might have been Lawrence's best chance of the night. And it resulted in no shot on goal.
Yeah, despite Skowhegan having the better of the ball and certainly more in the attacking third, I think Lawrence had probably had the 2 better chances. That first one early on the cross from Gonzalez, and then that second one right there.
All right, Donahue lays it ahead. Skowhegan on the break, but Lawrence partially back on the play. They knock it out of bounds, so that allows everybody to catch up. Good throw-in. That's outstanding, and it goes right on Quigley. Trying to head it there for the Skowhegan Riverhawks was number 23, John Johnson.
Yeah, I believe that's Jack Fitzpatrick with the long throw for Skowhegan. He's been hucking him all night, and that's a big weapon when you're able to get the ball in the box, especially for 2 teams that don't really like to play with the ball on the ground all that much.
Huge weapon when you can throw in like that. That is a talent. How are you with that?
I could throw it pretty far.
Yeah.
That was.
Could you do the bicycle thing?
You mean the flip throw?
Oh, whatever you call it, yeah.
Well, a bicycle and a flip throw are two different
Okay,
things.
well,
Right?
define.
Well, a flip throw is on a throw-in, right? When they put the ball down and do literally a flip and throw the ball in.
Right.
A bicycle kick is if somebody like crosses it and you're like going up and kicking it over your head.
All right. Flip throw is what I meant.
Okay.
Okay, so you can do the flip throw.
I can't. No,
Oh, you
I can't do that.
Well, guess what? Neither can I. We're even.
I guess so.
I cannot do a flip throw. It sounds painful. It sounds like I'd pull a hamstring just thinking about it. Out 21-50 remaining first half. No score. Not any real great scoring chances for either side. All right, Daigle in front of us to throw it in. Does to Pellerin. Pellerin in tight. Pooches it, but a save there by Clement.
Good throw there by Daigle to get Pellerin through on goal. It's a good area to cross the ball in from, but Pellerin's cross just cut out by Clement, who's done well in goal. He's taken some good angles.
Donahue, right side. Over to his running mate there, Newton. Newton stopped. Good, left foot out of there. Excellent pass up to Gonzalez. Gonzalez to the middle. Gonzalez touches it behind to Pellerin. Pellerin to the middle. Pellerin bodied off the play there by Henry Seitz. Back outside it goes to Hunter Hutchins.
I know you lose the ball there, but that's what you want to see there between Gonzalez and Pellerin, who are both really good with the ball at their feet, just working together and combining.
Donahue. Blasted up, but nothing's going to come of that. Daigle's just going to let it go. And Quigley will gobble it up. That had some hang time.
He's getting him up there. Tough to bring those ones down, too, if you're a defender or an attacking player.
Near side, Newton. Newton curls it down. And it's knocked out of bounds by Lawrence. We are at the halfway point of the first half. No score. 20 minutes in, 20 minutes to go between Lawrence and Skowhegan. Some subs coming in. Here at the halfway point. Nice to get an October night like this. I'm hesitant to say it's the last one. Another great throw-in.
Wow.
And it's missed by Skowhegan. Man, that is
some
serious power there.
I told you I could throw it far. I don't think I could throw it that far. That's all the way across the goal. That's a weapon. That's as you're essentially giving yourself a corner kick on every throw-in down in the attacking third. And that is quite the weapon.
And now I thought they were going to line it for a corner. No, it is going to be a throw-in from the other side, and it's not. That's still very good, though, but it's not Newton. That's not a bad throw-in at all, but it's off the side of the net.
And just creating some mayhem in the box. Unable to capitalize on anything yet, but you keep putting those balls in there, and eventually one's bound to bounce your way.
All right, that one curls right over. And getting it ahead, Daigle. Pellerin. Ahead of the pack. Trying to get to Churchill too far. Knocked out by Skowhegan? Yes, so Daigle with a throw in pretty deep. Let's see what Landon Daigle can do here, the senior, throwing it in. There's Pellerin to the net, but it's cleared out. Good job to recognize that play defensively right off there. Ashton Robertson seizing the moment, driving it out of bounds.
And he had to. It's the second time Lawrence have tried to just throw that ball in at an angle towards the 6-yard box and able to cut it out this time.
Jacob Benner, first corner kick of the game. Booms it. And it went over everybody. Missed on the far side there by Skowhegan, but Cameron Medore now on it, cleared it out of the box. Got a struggle over there on the far side. Lawrence comes away with it, though, breaking out of the pack. Jeremiah Mason. Mason doing some work. Mason worked it out of bounds, but it'll be a Lawrence throw-in with 17 and a half to go. Out far side, throw in here by Lawrence. No score. And no one has really come close to scoring. It's been a quiet game.
Yeah, probably the best opportunity so far is Lawrence getting forward with Mason on the breakaway.
Yeah.
That one cut out by Clement in goal after a heavy touch, but outside of that, yeah, not a whole lot. This game's been kind of a battle in the midfield. Neither team able to keep the ball on the ground all that much.
All right. Back live and the ball back in the Lawrence zone. Daigle. Daigle. A lot of white around him. Didn't have many options, and now Lawrence able to, nope, that was out. Trying to angle over was Churchill to keep that in play, could not. So it'll be a throw-in down in front of us, the throw-in by Fitzpatrick. Back to Fitzpatrick. To the middle. Long shot wide. $15:40 to go in the first half. No score. Lawrence and Skowhegan boys high school soccer tonight from the David Martin Athletic Complex here at Lawrence High. And this will be a free kick. Pellerin. Nope. He is tripped up. That was Gonzalez who got tripped up. Ending up with the ball is Churchill. Churchill pocket picked. Jack Fitzpatrick back in the other direction. Loose, here's Gonzalez. Stutter step. Between the legs, down the sidelines, has good speed, beats his man, angles, waits, goes by his man again, gets it in front. Couple of Lawrence players there, but unable to get a shot off with anything on it there was David, who was that? Was that 14? Is that Henderson? I believe
34.
It was. 34? I don't have a 34.
For Lawrence, it looks like Mohamed Khalil.
Oh, he's just new on the roster. That's right.
Yeah, that was a great move down the sideline. Gonzalez beat 2 or 3 Skowhegan players and puts in a really nice cross on the ground after. Tough one with it bobbling up, but Khalil will definitely want that one back.
Skowhegan, Fitzpatrick. Right side, he loses an edge. The corner, and it goes in front. Nobody there but Blue. Lawrence clears. Comes back down. Henry Seitz could not keep control of it, though. Here comes Lawrence. Ahead to Gonzalez. Gonzalez has a head of steam. Gonzalez to the middle. There's an opening, a shot, and a save there. Sliding down, Clement. Good bid by Gonzalez. Sento Gonzalez with the opportunity. Best scoring chance of the night, Mr. Bell?
I'd probably still put that one for Mason, even though he didn't get a great shot off. I think that's definitely a more clear-cut opportunity, but certainly not a bad look. And that's the guy you want the ball on his foot. Gonzalez, certainly shifty and got a decent strike on, just not a whole lot of power behind it, and that gave Clement the time to get down and make the save.
Lawrence clears, kept in by Skowhegan, however. Now the Bulldogs can't keep it in play. It'll be a throw-in. 12:50 to go in the half. Subs coming in for Skowhegan. Throw in for the Riverhawks on the right side. About halfway in the offensive zone. One hop, skied. Shot blocked. Inside the box still. Now out. Now Skowhegan comes away with it, but they're going to, or Lawrence does, but they're going to give it right back.
Decent area for a free kick here.
Deflection, and it's in! Score for Skowhegan.
Well, there you go. I told you, a decent area for a free kick. It was whipped in nice. He wrapped his foot around it, curled the ball in. I couldn't see who got their foot on to score. We'll see in a second here on the Mid-State Machine replay. And here we go. Man, those numbers are tough to see.
Mm-hmm. Comes at 29:02. I do know that.
Well, whoever got their head on there did a nice job to just direct it into the top corner. A tough angle of ball, almost a little bit behind him.
So a Skowhegan header, and it is 1-0 Riverhawks. $11:45 to go first half. Finally a goal here scored by Skowhegan. You think it was Jack Donahue? All right.
Skowhegan Riverhawks goal by Lucian Malik.
You were wrong.
I was wrong.
Lucian Malik, 16.
Yep. So Lucian Malik, give him the tally. Hey, Logan, you took a shot, man. You know.
I mean, we couldn't see it either. So
you know, you can't you can't win the game if you don't play. And you took a shot. You had what it took to take a shot. It was a long shot. It was a bad shot. It was the wrong shot. But by God, you took a shot. That's more than Mr. Bell and I did.
Yeah, I was clueless.
And Mr. Bell had the advantage of instant replay. Right?
I did. Still couldn't see it.
That's out. 1-0 Skowhegan.
Skowhegan certainly has the size advantage. They have some big athletes in the box, and I think Lawrence has done it a little bit more with finesse going forward, trying to dribble and make some moves around players. But for Skowhegan, that's how you expect them to score with the size and the style of play they've had so far. Just whip a ball in and get up for the header.
Lawrence looking for the equalizer. They have had their opportunities here in the last 5 minutes or so. Now here's Donahue. Donahue fires it ahead right side to Fitzpatrick. Back in the middle, back to Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick shoots, but right on Quigley, and he makes the save.
Well, I was just saying that Skowhegan doesn't like to play with the ball on the ground, haven't had a whole lot of possession, and there they go. A nice ball ahead from Donahue, and a nice combination. They get the shot off, just not a whole lot of pace on it.
Once again, Newton in the box. Newton with a blast and a high shot right in the eyes there of Quigley, and he makes the save. One zip Skowhegan. Under 9 minutes actually, 8:50. Lucian Malik with the only goal of the night. Came at 29:02. And that's it. Had field hockey going on before we got here, or before we went on air. I believe Lawrence and Winslow were playing, and Lawrence won. Don't know the final. We saw Winslow field hockey Saturday morning. Throw in here on the far side by Skowhegan. Driven out by Daigle. Up there is Gonzalez, also Khalil. Gonzalez with a steal, and that's a violation on
Skowhegan.
Skowhegan.
And this is a good area for a free kick. I said it last time for Skowhegan on the goal they scored. A nice wide free kick. You're able to curl it in. See if they can get some bodies in the box and get ahead on this one.
All right, here is Jacob Benner. Good ball, right on goal, but a save by Clement.
I think that one probably more of a cross. He right-footed player, so he wrapped it in. Tough one for Gonzalez to get ahead on, but a decent ball into the box.
Lawrence retains control. Lucas Churchill. And ball's out, knocked out by Churchill, so it goes back to Skowhegan. Newton. Up in the offensive zone, rolls out. Skowhegan will throw in. Fitzpatrick on the right side. Jack, a senior. Here it is. Good one. All the way in. I think it went off the goalkeeper. And it's cleared out. That was a heck of a throw-in.
Yeah, just creating chances every time with those. Lawrence haven't done a fantastic job. I know Skowhegan haven't scored, but Lawrence haven't done a fantastic job of winning every ball out of the air. You see that one brought down on the ground. Dangerous. They were able to just barely get it away.
Far side throw in, Pooch down the sideline out of bounds in front of the Lawrence bench. Tonight's game brought to you by the Central Maine Motors Auto Group in Waterville, the dealer with no dock fees, where cars and trucks always cost you less. Find them online, cmautogroup.com. Back to Clement, who probably would have been better off fielding that one.
Well, he can't.
Oh, he can't? He can't field that one?
Nope.
His
Can't
own
use
guy?
your hands. Nope. On a pass back, you can't use your hands there.
Oh, okay. See? I learned.
Yeah, that's a tough one. I don't mind the pass back there.
Can you stop that and with your feet and then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, no, you can't pick it up at all.
No. I don't mean pick it up. I mean stop it with your feet and sort of tee it up a little bit.
Yeah, you could take a touch.
Yeah,
which is probably what he should have done.
Yeah.
But the pass back is more of the issue. I think that one
Right.
kind of whipped back on a bobbly field. You know, bad things can happen there. He did well to just kick it away anyways.
Yeah, and as it turned out, no harm, no foul. They were able to survive.
Yeah, it would have been an indirect free kick if he picked it up with his hands.
Right. All righty, Daigle and company have it ready to roll. This is Henderson. Drove it up. Couple of headers. Another one. Pellerin tamps it down. Down the sidelines, looking for a cross in front. Can't get it.
Looks like it's going to be a corner kick. Good ball there by Pellerin, trying to knock it down the line so his teammate could get a cross in, and they're able to draw the corner.
All right, Lawrence looking for the equalizer here. There it is. That's a go. It's too long, though. I like the height, but it was too far. Mason blocked, and it was blocked by his own guy, Gonzalez.
Some very flat corners from Lawrence. They've gotten good height on them, but you kind of want to whip it with a little bit of curl on the corner. It's easier to get a head on, and that one just obviously too long. It's harder to play a ball in that straight. Harder to get a head on as well.
All the way down, far corner. Kept in bounds. Got to say, the lights here are really good. Considering there are only 4 towers.
Yeah.
It's pretty light. And where were we last Friday night? Where were we? I can't remember where we were.
I wasn't there.
You were not there. I'd have to go look at the schedule. And it was Lawrence. Yeah, it was Lawrence. Lawrence and Chevrolet, I believe. And the Lawrence football lights aren't as bright as these. The 50-yard line was a little dark.
It's interesting.
Not here. Here's a shot that's blocked. Still loose. Gonzalez fights for it. Cleared out of there.
I'm surprised that this has got to be one of very few soccer-specific fields that have lights on them.
Yeah, and
the
good
entire
ones.
state.
Yep.
Yeah.
Soccer specific being the key, because that's what it is. They don't play field hockey on it. They don't play any other sport on it. It's just soccer. Oh, they do play lacrosse on it in the fall. To the net. The pass back, cleared out by Lawrence. We are under 3 to go. It is 1-0. Skowhegan on a goal by Lucian Malik. Play outside the Lawrence zone. Now back inside. Donahue to the net, but Quigley quickly scampers out and grabs it. We got a man down. That is for Lawrence, 14, Hunter Henderson.
Yeah, Donahue got a foot to that one. A tough ball to take down and control, and Quigley able to easily come out and grab it. But if Donahue was able to control that one a little better, would have had a good opportunity on goal.
All right, Henderson has made it to his knees, but it looks like we are going to get an injury timeout. We'll take it as well. 2:09 to go here in the first half from the David Martin Athletic Complex. It's boys high school soccer. Score Skowhegan 1, Lawrence nothing. Injury timeout, back in a moment.
Overcoming drug addiction was difficult, but I found the path to recovery that worked for me. Treatment helped me come to terms with the issues in my life that caused me to use drugs. My friends and family made a huge difference in my recovery. I never gave up. I found my path and I kept walking. Find the path that works for you.
At Danforth's Down Home Supermarket, they're proud to be a second-generation family-owned grocery store with locations in Hermon and Pittsfield. They focus on providing fresh produce, high-quality meats, delicious bakery items, and a well-stocked deli. Danforth's Down Home Supermarket cuts and grinds fresh meat daily, and they offer Maine lobsters year-round. They also bake fresh bread, pastries, and other sweet treats every single morning. For added convenience, online shopping is available at their Hermon location with contactless curbside pickup ready in as little as 2 hours. Come discover Danforth's Down Home Supermarket.
All right, Hunter Henderson is up, walking off the field. A little slowly, but I suspect he'll be back. So he is out probably for the rest of the first half, but we're only 2:09 away from the break. And we'll get this started. High punt. And that's going to roll out. Pass goes in. Mason. Jeremiah Mason. Got some speed, got some ball skills, but he did not have the numbers there.
Skowhegan defense has stood tough. Haven't let too many guys beat them, especially with Pellerin and Gonzalez, both really good with their feet. They've stood them up and stood tall.
All right, Landon Daigle. Throw in, comes out. Clement does that is. Ball never got to him. There was a cluster of players in the way. Lawrence retains it. And Pellerin keeps it in. Pellerin. Too much of a touch on that one. Stolen back by Lawrence, though. Bulldogs hanging tough here. Hutchins. Now to Chandler Firmage. Firmage turns, angles, goes way over everything. And Mason can't keep it in. .40 seconds left. Through Daigle. Picked up midfield by Hutchins. Back to Daigle. Good back move. Daigle to Pellerin. They've got time. Pellerin blocked. Now maybe they don't. And cleared out by Fitzpatrick. And that should run the clock out on the first half, at least as far as Lawrence opportunities are concerned. Skowhegan hasn't given up. And they've got 10 seconds, and the way they can throw it in, look at that. Great throw in. Cleared out, though. Good extension on the kick. They've got a chance, though. The shot and a diving save by Quigley. And that will run the clock out. So in the final seconds, Skowhegan had a couple of opportunities, and that is the way the first half comes to an end. 1 goal in the half scored by Lucian Malik. came at the 29:02 mark, and that is it. Score at the break, Skowhegan Riverhawks 1, Lawrence Bulldogs nothing. You're watching and listening to live coverage of boys high school soccer on The Score and CentralMainSports.com.
My dad's a real hero. Not like a superhero or anything. More like a regular dad kind of hero. 'Cause every weekend, even when the weather's bad and it's super snowy, he always gets us there safe.
They don't know how you do it. All they know is that you care.
See Skowhegan Tire Center. They beat any price. Route 201, Skowhegan.
Whittemore & Sons, your Coyote tractor dealer. Dependable sales and service for over 50 years. We are located on the Waterville Road in Skowhegan. Sales and service by a family who cares.
At Central Maine Community College, we are building things that last. We're investing in technology, new facilities, and offering more degree programs than ever before. You can get the traditional college experience at a fraction of the cost. And for some, it's even free.
Wait, did she just say free?
That's right, free tuition for Maine high school grads from 2020 through 25. Set your goals and find your path at CM. Let's build a future together.
When you're ready to tackle your next building project, no matter how big or small, depend on Hammond Lumber Company for the products and services you need. The knowledgeable staff at Hammond Lumber will be with you every step of the way and keep your project on schedule. From free estimating and project planning to design and drafting services, an extensive product inventory with a wide variety of brands to choose from, and of course, Hammond delivers from any of the locations across Maine and New Hampshire. Hammond Lumber Company, your building project partner.
It's like this every winter. When the temperature drops below 45, my palms sweat and I get really anxious.
It's not your fault. You're suffering from seasonal winter driving disorder. 3 in 4 drivers suffer from SWUDs because they have all-season tires. They aren't designed for wintry weather. Luckily, there's a remedy. Take 4, call me in the morning.
Visit NokianTires.com/remedy for the cure.
Is this a prescription for tires?
201 Tire Battery and Service, Riverside Drive, Vassalboro.
Whether you're looking to buy, build, or refinance your home, at Skowhegan Savings, we make buying your home a personalized experience. Our team of local community bankers are available on your time to help you every step of the way, from pre-qualification to closing your loan. We have a variety of mortgage terms to fit your needs and a bi-weekly payment option that can save you time and money off your loan. We also won't sell your loan, so your loan stays local with us. Contact one of our community bankers or apply online at skowhegan.com to start your home buying journey today.
It's time for something new. This month at Varney, get a great deal on a stylish Buick SUV. Or say big on the hard-working GMC Sierra. It's time for something new. Find your something new and experience Varney value. Only at Varney Buick GMC. Find us at 260 Hogan Road in Bangor or at VarneyBPG.com.
At Haight Chevrolet in Skowhegan, our family is here for your family. And our family has been providing affordable, reliable transportation to families in central and western Maine for 113 years. You don't have that kind of longevity in the car business without building strong, trusting relationships with customers from one generation to the next. Whether you're looking for a new or pre-owned, financing, or special incentives, your shopping experience is always stress-free at Haight Chevy. Haight Chevrolet on Madison Avenue as you turn into Skowhegan. You'll also find the Haight family of dealerships in Madison and Farmington.
Looking for a way to heat your home while staying within your budget? A home heating loan from Connected Credit Union is the perfect solution. We've got you covered with an affordable way to keep warm this winter. Maybe you're thinking of purchasing a heating and cooling system or replacing your windows. Making your home more energy efficient isn't just an investment in your home, it's an investment in your lifestyle. Contact our loan team for more details or apply online at connectedcreditunion.org. Get connected, stay connected. Federally insured by the NCUA, Equal Housing Lender. Membership eligibility required.
Welcome back to the David Martin Athletic Complex here at Lawrence High School in Fairfield. Mike Violet, Ryan Bell. Our videographer tonight is Logan Cameron. It's boys high school soccer here tonight on The Score. Reminder, Well, first of all, let me tell you the score. It's 1-0 Skowhegan over the Lawrence Bulldogs. Every game we do, always stored in the vault at centralmainsports.com. That's forever. That vault is always open to you at centralmainsports.com, and also always stored on our YouTube channel as well at Central Main Sports. So if you want to go back and watch any of these games, you want to go back and clip some of the specific parts of the games, whatever you want to do, always there, and you can find it forever. So, again, centralmainsports.com and on the Scores YouTube channel at Central Main Sports. So we have one goal to tell you about here in the first half, and it came at the 29:02 mark of the first half, and it came right at the edge of the net on a goal scored by Lucian Malik.
Yeah, before that, Lawrence had a couple of opportunities. Here's the best one. Mason on the ground, got all the way through, and then just took a heavy touch, and out to claim it was Clement. But here's the goal from Skowhegan. A nice ball whipped in, and a header up into the top corner.
So Malik got that. That's it.
That's Malik, and that is the only goal of the game.
We've not had a lot of sparkling, sizzling scoring opportunities at all.
No, and honestly, early on, I think Lawrence probably had the better of the chances between the two teams. They got forward, got a couple of crosses in from the wide areas, and had a couple of decent looks on goal. Skowhegan kind of playing a rough and tough, get the ball forward and get it into dangerous areas and hope good things happen, and there it did on the goal. And they've also had those long throw-ins as well where they've been able to create some chaos in the box. But like you said, nothing super cut and dry in terms of scoring chances, and I think both coaches will be talking about that now, how to try and create a little bit more.
But keep an eye on those long throw-ins. That is some serious, I think, competitive edge for the Skowhegan Riverhawks against this team.
Yeah, I mean, anytime you can get the ball in the box. Neither team, obviously, all that great at keeping the ball on the ground, and on a grass surface that can be tough to do anyways, but especially with, two teams that are certainly trying to build and grow their programs, a lot of times you see a more straightforward style. They're going to get the ball forward, they're going to play balls in the air, and they're going to try and put the ball in dangerous areas, and it's worked so far for Skowhegan. That's how they've gotten the goal, and that's how they've created most of their scoring opportunities. On the other side, despite not scoring, I do think that Lawrence has played almost prettier style to the eye, right? You have Pellerin and you have Gonzalez who are able to make some moves and dribble on the ground. They've gotten into wide areas and put some decent crosses in the box. Now it's just about finishing those opportunities because they've kind of whiffed on a couple of them and haven't gotten a good foot on anything in the 18-yard box.
1 goal and a half. Lucian Malik of Skowhegan at 29:02. That is it. Score at halftime is Skowhegan 1, Lawrence nothing. Second half action is coming up next on The Score and CentralMainSports.com.
For us, it's a family business that is steeped in tradition. Our relationship with Waterville goes back a long ways. Over the years, we've been fortunate enough to grow, and we've been able to grow with the town. We look at the work that we do as something bigger than just the sale of a car or the servicing of an automobile. We're here to be a part of something bigger than just ourselves by giving back to the community with our time and our energy, because it's all about taking care of people.
When you step into Chase Toys in Unity, you're stepping into the leading power outdoor sports equipment dealership in the area since 1967, featuring a wide range of products: Skidoo, Polaris ATVs, generators, Husqvarna, and Toro products. They offer financing options, complete service and repair, delivery and pickup, blade sharpening with a team of certified mechanics. Visit Chase Toys and see why they are the leaders on the Thorndike Road in Unity and online at chasetoysinc.com.
When you have metal, don't chuck it, sell it. Clark Scrap Metal in Chelsea, Hollowell, and Jay want it. Bring it to them, get on the scale on the way in and unload it, then come back through to get weighed and get paid. If you regularly have metal debris, ask about Clark's Container Services. Clark's is family-owned, very friendly, and as honest as the day is long. Their trucking fees are reasonable and their service top shelf. Got metal? Don't fix it, scrap it. Go to clarkscrapmetals.com or stop by one of their 3 locations in Chelsea, Hollowell, or Jay.
At Midstate Machine in Winslow, Maine, we manufacture complex components and large-scale turbines that power industries across aerospace, defense, and energy. We're hiring CNC machinists. And whether you're experienced or just starting out, we offer on-the-job training to help you build a rewarding career. Join our Safety First team, where your ideas are valued, and enjoy competitive pay with 2 weeks of paid time off starting on day 1. Apply today at midstateusa.com, where your career powers the future.
Discover the printing experience you've been searching for at SBS Carbon Copy on 54 Main Street in Waterville. Tired of getting lost in big box stores? Whether you need unique business cards or large format printing up to 44 inches wide, customized invitations that scream you, we've got it all. Our team is here to print, copy, or scan with a smile. Fast, affordable, and with a touch of personality. Don't settle for ordinary. Dash over to mainprintingservices.com where printing's personal, not puzzling.
Notice the price of gas and oil lately? Thinking about a pellet stove? Pellets are a renewable resource that are economical, and pellet stoves don't have to be ugly or loud. Come talk to us at Somerset Stone & Stove. Let us explain why now is the best time to have your pellet stove installed. Wouldn't you love to have a gas stove or fireplace designed for your home? Let Somerset Stone & Stove design and install a Regency gas stove or fireplace that is just right for you. Let us customize your Regency gas stove or fireplace while you enjoy the beauty and warmth. Visit Somerset Stone & Stove in Oakland.
Mike Violet, Ryan Bell, Logan Cameron's running camera here tonight. We are back live. David Martin Athletic Complex here at Lawrence High in Fairfield. Set to go second half. Lawrence down 1-0. Goal by Lucian Malik in the first half at 29:02. That's it. Teams will swap ends, so we'll get David Quigley in goal to our left here in the second half, and down to our right, Ethan Clement.
More importantly, we can see the numbers of the Lawrence players better.
Yep, we'll give them equal time. That's true. Going that way with the contrast of the dark base with the white numbers, we got a better shot. That's a breakup by Daigle. Daigle up to Gonzalez. To Pellerin. This is what Ryan's been talking about. These two doing their thing together. That gets away from them, and it's blasted high into the air.
You know, it's tough. They're combining down there in the corner, but the other three Lawrence attackers are just on the complete opposite side of the field. So there's just a disconnect. They're not able to find anybody else. And the other Lawrence players are certainly waiting for a cross, but they got to help them out a little bit more.
Good lead, but it doesn't get through, or does it? Yes, it does get through. That's Malik who's got the goal. He got a shot off, but not much on it. Good to see, by the way, 14 Hunter Henderson back in there after he labored off the field there with about 2 minutes to go. He's good. Wicked high off the foot there of Mason. Pellerin trying to whip it ahead to Quigley. That didn't work, or check that, not Quigley, but Khalil. Fitzpatrick in deep, and it is out of bounds. Good job there to get in the way by Hutchins.
You had Bailey all alone in the middle of the box, and Hutchins took a good angle to block it off, but that ball's got to at least be attempted to cross into the area there because Bailey was all alone with a look at goal. Another Skowhegan corner now, though. They were dangerous in the first half.
Well, let's see. Landon Grip, who is in goal, not Quigley, my bad. Numbers issue, and that one pinballs around, and it's blasted out of there. So it's Landon Grip in goal, not Quigley.
Get another long throw in here from Skowhegan on the other side. This is what we saw a lot in the first half. Skowhegan were able to keep the ball in the attacking third just from these kinds of chances. Anytime the ball goes out, they're just tossing it right back inside that 18-yard box.
Off the back of Pellerin. Still in the box, and a shot by Donahue is gone to North Anson. Actually, it's gone to Waterville. That's Waterville. North Anson's out that. Somewhere up there. It sounded good at the moment.
It did. I wasn't questioning it.
I clearly am, among other things, geographically challenged as well. Out on the far side, Skowhegan with a 1-0 lead. Will throw in. And they've got it. Pass angled, and it went by Malik. Malik has to go back and get it. Malik got it up and ahead, but Gavin Hall not able to do anything with it. Here's Mason. Mason, good ball stop there, gets around his defender. Jeremiah Mason to the middle. Mason blindsided, had no idea that Sebastian Dubois was right on his heels. And that's pooched out.
Used his body well there, too. Got past the first man and was able to just get his body in between, so he had no chance to come back into the play. Just needs a little bit of help after beating 2.
Donahue. Here is Skowhegan. The Riverhawks get it ahead. Brick Bailey gonna go in alone. Bailey shoots, and a save there is made by Grip. Not much on the shot. He had to get rid of it probably a little sooner. Do you think maybe one more move there?
No, I think
he's
that's
run out of moves.
He ran out of space there. He did well initially to get his body in between the defender and got a decent shot off. But credit to Grip, who came out and took a nice angle on it and made it really difficult to get a whole lot on the shot. I think with a defender bearing down on your back, it's difficult to generate a lot of power.
So a breakaway, but not really in the classic breakaway sense. There's a long one and a save back there by Clement.
Yeah, that's a tough one with the defender bearing down on your back, but you probably want to generate a little bit more power on the shot there.
All the way to midfield. Donahue lets it go. Down it comes on the foot of Daigle. One team, unless we get a tie, is going to get their second win of the year tonight. Here's Gonzalez. Shot right on. Easy save by Clement. Each team has 2 wins. Skowhegan and Lawrence did play earlier this year, and that is one of Skowhegan's wins. They beat Lawrence 2-1. It was close. Pellerin. Long drive, but right on.
You can hear the bench urging him to shoot from there.
Yep.
Nobody really on him. You can't blame him.
When you're shooting, you're dangerous, somebody once said. Mason. Up the 18. Up the sidelines by Skowhegan. Trying to get it up there to Brick Bailey, who just had that breakaway. They blow it dead. 33-50 to go in the second half. 1-zip Skowhegan. Lucian Malik with a goal. Liner. And that's blasted. And it's out.
Call that a no-nonsense clearance from Damian York.
Yeah. He didn't try to hide the fact that he was going to do it. He just went and did it.
No, that's certainly a style of play. Didn't want to risk anything in the back.
Right. York throws it in. Up to Pellerin. Instead, Fitzpatrick. They'll meet each other on the basketball court in a month or so. Skowhegan will have a new coach this year. Tom Netto resigning. Haven't heard who his replacement is going to be yet. All right, what do we got here, Mr. Bell? Free kick?
We got a free kick.
Whoa, and it's tipped over the net there by Clement. That was right on. That was dangerous.
It was taken quickly, too. You can see it on the replay there. Clement able to just get a hand up and tip it over the bar. I think might have caught a few of the Skowhegan players off guard, and certainly a good bid.
Yeah, Clement had to be ready, and the sophomore goalkeeper, good throw in. Going to be ready again. Off Pellerin's foot, loose there, inside the box. Pellerin sidelines. Pellerin can't keep it in play. And that's out. All right, pass into Henderson. Henderson off Donahue and out of bounds. That was a kick to nowhere.
It's a throw into nowhere. Never came in bounds.
Oh, that's true. It was a throw into nowhere.
So Skowhegan's going to get the throw in now. Never came in bounds. They'll get to bring it all the way up to where he threw it.
Jack Fitzpatrick. Good one. Good heat on that. Missed by Donahue, but Finn able to come down with it. Sidelines. Malik. Fitzpatrick. Bends it up. One bounce off the chest right there at the goal mouth, and getting on it there is Grip.
That was a great ball from Fitzpatrick. Just curled it in. Had a couple of runners going their way.
Whenever you hear that little pedurcle, I call it, that means you better plug something back in. And you did.
I did. We're only out for a minute.
That's right. The perks of the technology. Sometimes if you just look at it the wrong way, it unplugs itself.
I
know.
Wasn't a lot of movement. The only thing moving was my mouth. So
That's all it takes in broadcasting, Mr.
I guess
Bell.
so.
That's all it takes. Believe me, I've moved mine enough over the years and gotten into significant trouble because of it.
So I've heard.
You got a long way to go to catch me, believe me. By the way, you are, of course, on the new Center Maine team now. When can we look to see you? Oh, nice header there. And Grip has to make a save. So when can we see you on New Center Maine?
Not this week, actually. I'm producing this week.
Right.
Next week, from Wednesday to Friday, I should have a story on the air.
Okay.
So.
Ryan Bell of New Center Maine, an alum of the Score.
Still at school, I guess.
Still in college here, but yeah. I mean, we've watched you grow right before our eyes.
I guess so.
Like Syracuse graduate school degree now and all that stuff. Is that the Newhouse School?
It is.
Oh, man. That's prestigious.
Yes.
You and like Sean McDonough.
Yeah,
everybody.
Al
Bob
Michaels,
Costas.
Bob Costas.
All the biggies.
Mike Tirico.
Yeah, Tirico.
They keep coming.
Everybody. Now, Ryan Bell. I mean, it's going to happen. My old program director, when I was in Portland at WGAN, Jeff Wade, is an alum of Syracuse. Now, what is he now? He is the head of operations at WBAL in Baltimore.
Okay, that's a jump.
Oh, it is. He was a boy wonder with us. He was our program director at 25.
Wow.
In Portland.
On the air, too, as the program director?
No, he was not on the air.
Okay.
He was off the air as program director and news director. But he had to manage two old war horses in me and my partner, Ken Altshuler.
Yeah, that's impressive.
And he was great at it. To be a kid and manage the two of us, loudmouths, not an easy thing to do. You know what he did? Basically, he said, here's the ball. I'm going to roll it out on the floor. You guys go play. That's a good style of management. We love that. Anyway, back live. Here, that one's scooped up by Clement. We are still at 1-0, and we are at 28:20 to go in the second half. And Lucian Malik's goal holding up for now. That's out, right by Lucian. Or check that right by Fitzpatrick, off Lucian Malik's foot. So a throw in here for Hunter Henderson. Henderson looking it over and makes his move. Comes down. Hutchins. Got it ahead. Looking for the equalizer is Lawrence. They get it inside the box, but right there is Clement.
No blue shirts in the box. It was a good ball forward from Hutchins. A decent cross along the ground, too, and just no blue bodies to crash the net.
Right idea, just no one there in blue. All right, Henderson. Stuffed. Goes down. Goaltender all the way out, and Clement diving. Grabs that loose ball.
Good hustle. Good awareness, too, to get off your line there. That's a long way out from the goal. You had to get it right. You don't get the ball there, and you leave the net wide open.
That's a lot of net to shoot at without a goalie there. I think I might even be able to pump one in from that point. Left corner, that's Mason. Mason taken away, cleared, hits the ball boy.
Cross doesn't get in that time, but better from Lawrence. They had 2 runners coming in. One of them was Nathan Fodder. I couldn't see the other number, but 2 blue jerseys crashing the goal, and that's what you want with Mason in that wide area trying to deliver the cross.
You can see the difference in the throw-ins from Lawrence to Skowhegan. That one is blasted. That one's going down the gully down there behind the trees.
Yeah, tough to match. Skowhegan.
Yeah, Skowhegan.
Certainly.
I mean, we haven't seen a lot of soccer this year, but those are the best throw-ins I've seen this year. Off ahead, wide. 25:50 to go in the second half, and a Lucian Malik goal standing up.
Not a whole lot of opportunities in the first half, and even less so far in the second half.
The well has been dry. We got a corner kick here, though. And I believe it is Jacob Benner. He usually is the guy who does their corners. That one, rather than try to bend it in front, I think they had a play designed at the top, and it wasn't there.
Yeah.
Long drive wide.
Well, it's interesting how he took the corner. Generally, if you're a right-footed player, you would place the ball on the inside of the corner flag.
Yeah.
And he's kind of holding the flag out and taking it on the other side. I mean, maybe that's
Even
more
I
comfortable
noticed
for
that,
him.
yeah.
I don't know.
Clement. All right, Lawrence on it. That's Gonzalez. Now Skowhegan, Malik. Flying down the left side, but bodied off the play. Smartly there by Hunter Henderson.
He's covered a lot of ground today.
Yep. Good player. Good player on the back there for Lawrence. So it's a throw-in for Jack Fitzpatrick.
Even from here, he's dangerous. You get the ball over one of those.
He's 40, 50 yards out.
You get the ball over one of those defenders' heads, though, and you're through on goal. He's going to go short this time.
Yeah, this time it's a shorty to Finn Donahue. Now back to Fitzpatrick, back to Donahue. Donahue with those long strides, and just as he got a shot off, he got bumped there by Benner, but he still got good wood on it, but it was right on goal and an easy save for grip.
It's a good area to get a shot from, though.
Yep. Donahue can't get that loose ball, but his buddy Malik, no, he can't get it either. But it is going to be Skowhegan's ball because it was tipped out by Lawrence into Fitzpatrick. Malik. Not enough on it. Cleared. Gonzalez on it. Gonzalez to Khalil. Long shot is over everything. That was Trevor Pellerin.
Looked like it might have had a chance from where we were sitting, but just went wide.
23 minutes left. And Clement. A free kick here?
It's a goal kick.
Goal kick.
You're going to have...
It's Ashton Robertson, 25, I think, who got rid of it. Daigle off a couple of Skowhegan players on the ricochet. Fitzpatrick, nice back pass. And it's going to send Malik away. Malik with speed. Malik on grip. Malik turns, lets it go, and he got absolutely nothing on it. Kind of blew an edge there right at the end, too. Right idea. Flash some speed, but just not able to finish.
That's a great back heel.
Oh, that was special.
Get the ball through.
Yep. Donahue with a long one wide. He's got a big leg. So Landon Grip Up she goes and stopped by Donahue. Cleared there by Henderson. Gonzalez on that loose ball. Gonzalez goes rear end over tea kettle there, and down he goes.
Yeah, they got to get Gonzalez the ball a little bit more. It's kind of been a long stretch of time where the ball hasn't been on his foot, and nobody's been there to connect the defense to attack for Lawrence. The ball gets cleared out of the defensive third, and then nobody's there to feed the ball forward to the two forwards.
There's Benner. Blasts it down, and it's picked off by Clement. This will go back to Lawrence.
Enough sides.
20 and a half. As we get close to being halfway through. Here is Daigle. Tipped out, Pellerin. Trevor. Pinballs off a couple of Skowhegan players, and now the Riverhawks with it. This is Donahue. Donahue had Daigle, check that Malik coming up behind him. Malik has great speed.
Yeah, he does. He came out of nowhere.
He knew that he was coming up behind him, and he laid it up to him.
He played that ball, what looked like, into two Lawrence players, and then all of a sudden Malik came flying out of nowhere. Able to track it down, but Skowhegan will take the throw. And
Malik can fly. He gets it. Makes his move. Can't get anything on the left-footed shot. Cleared out of there. Spiked out of bounds by Henderson.
Well, Malik did well to use his body and get past the first player, dribbled around the second, and just couldn't wrap his hips around the cross, and that's why you see it go closer to the goal than he would have wanted it. Skowhegan will take the throw from here, though.
Fitzpatrick, shorty. And not much on the pass back there, and it really kind of slowed the play down by Gavin Hall, but Fitzpatrick back with it inside the box, and it rolls wide.
Yeah, I think that was probably a shot there from Fitzpatrick, but he had Newton on the other side who almost was there to tap it home.
18:25 to go second half. 1-0 Skowhegan. Hunter Henderson. Up the sideline. It's out. Sebastian Dubois puts it into play. Daigle. Skowhegan. Ricochets around. Up to Lawrence. Riverhawks blasted up. Cleared out of there by Lawrence. To midfield to Pellerin. Pellerin can't grab it, though. Fitzpatrick took it away. And that is going to end up out off Skowhegan. So a Lawrence throw in here. 17:20 to go in the second half. And on the throw in for the Bulldogs, Nathan Fodder to Pellerin. Or check that to Gonzalez. 33. He lost it to Skowhegan for a moment there. That was Newton taking it away. Here's Khalil. Nope. Down the sidelines, and Khalil can't handle it. Lawrence Lawrence looks for the equalizer. Back over to Gonzalez. Gonzalez right side, slows it up. Dropped it ahead. And Fodder has it knocked out of bounds. It'll be Lawrence's ball. He will throw it in. No, he will not. Fodder will hand it off there for Trevor Pellerin. Good throw in by Trevor.
Yeah, that's tough. You see when Skowhegan gets forward, they have all kinds of bodies in the box. For Lawrence, they only had a couple. And if that ball, even if that ball gets past Khalil, there's no one there in blue to tap it home.
Damian York throw in, and it spikes right out of bounds.
Lawrence starting to look a little bit tired, I think, especially in the midfield. They haven't been able to connect, like I said, but even now, just a lot of players standing still.
Hands on hips, pulling their shorts down, crunched over.
Couple of subs coming in. Maybe that'll help.
Now, when you're chasing, and that's what they're doing right now, they're chasing, trying to get that equalizer. It does tire you out. I think Skowhegan is a bit more of a physical team. They're a little bigger, a little faster.
I would agree with that for sure.
Clement comes out. Up to midfield, so the backup keeper taking over for Connor Noyes has had a solid night back there. It's not like he's been really tested, but when he's had to make a play, he's made a play. Daigle, midfield.
Hasn't looked shaky.
No. He has not looked uncomfortable there. The lights haven't looked too bright.
They are bright, but they haven't looked too bright.
Not too bright for him. They are. Their lights are great here. All righty, a couple of subs also in during this break for Lawrence. And a Bulldog throw in by Daigle. Trying to get that equalizer. Man, they've been down 1-0 for a long time. That goal by Lucian Malik came at 29:02, so came with 10 minutes left in the first half. 11 minutes left, and it's been 1-0 since.
Long time without a goal.
Henderson. Inside the box, and they'll guide it kind of dangerously, but it goes to Clement.
Yeah, scary. I think Clement wasn't ready to come off his line and grab that, and Khalil did a nice job to put some pressure on their back and nearly got a toe on it.
Almost had a goal-scoring chance. Instead, here's Newton. Newton. Blocked. And Jack Fitzpatrick will not throw it in. He will leave it.
Skowhegan will take their time here. Happy to let the clock run.
Sebastian Dubois. Fitzpatrick's going to get a quick blow, and I bet it's only going to be a quickie. So Dubois will throw it in. I don't know what that was.
Yeah, nobody there behind him, just working the sideline. It was Damian York, and he had another player behind him. It was Henderson, who probably had more time to take that down. A tough one out of the air, but
Newton. A bomb, and it's way wide.
Why not?
Sure.
Nobody within 10 yards of him.
Like I
all
said,
day.
You're shooting, you're dangerous.
Had all day to tee it up. Got some good power behind it.
All right, so Landon Grip will get rid of it. That wasn't his best. And Henderson bails him out.
Now they give Skowhegan a throw in a dangerous area.
Yeah, and that was all set up by Grip.
It's tough. They've had other players come in and take a couple of those goal kicks for him. They didn't that time, and he struggled with it for sure.
A header. It's down deep in Lawrence territory. I think that's Pellerin over there, and Trevor able to get it out of the box anyway. It was not actually Pellerin. It was Henderson. That one rolls wide of the far post.
Henry Seitz coming up from the back line.
Yeah.
Fired off a shot. And it'll be Henderson to take the goal kick this time instead.
He's going to do it, yeah. Can't mess around with that. Because the whole last 2 minutes were set up there by the inability of Grip to get it out of there.
Yeah, I think he took a few of them in the first half, but they've had plenty of goal kicks, so that leg can certainly get tired after taking quite a few of them. It's taxing on the leg and the quad.
Skowhegan, a throw-in to Donahue. Finn to the middle. Now Newton. Jackson Newton blocked. Now it's cleared. Lawrence got it out to midfield. There's Mason. Mason to the right. Mason. Lawrence looking to attack here. We're coming down to 10 minutes to go in the second half, and they can't keep it in. Back up to Donahue. Henderson missed it and then hesitated. Donahue, Henderson. Henderson clears. Henderson up to midfield to Hunter Hutchins, and we get a whistle.
Lawrence a chance to get some bodies forward now. You saw him in transition on that counterattack, only had a couple of bodies forward and weren't able to do a whole lot with it. Now they get a chance, a whistle, a free kick, get bodies in the attack and potentially create something.
Daigle blasts it up. It goes off ahead. Comes down, trying to get it. Lucas Churchill can't. Skowhegan will run it out. That's got to be Malik. It is. Nope. Wrong side. Malik's on the near side in front of us. I don't know who that is on the right. Yeah, he's got some speed too. But now here's Henderson. Directs some traffic. Drives it, and it is a one-hop save by Clement.
Yeah, that one may be a little ambitious. Probably 40 yards away from the goal there. If you beat Clement on that one, then he's probably going to be asking some questions.
Yeah, Ethan Clement is going to need some new glasses. All right, little pooch, right side, and unable to run that ball down there was Chandler Firmage. Too much on it.
I'm not sure if they've implemented this in high school yet, but in college, under 10 minutes, if the winning team subs, then the clock will stop. So
really?
You can kind of slow the game down a little bit. They were both teams sub there, so in college the clock would run still there too.
So we are down to 8.5, and time is not an ally of the Lawrence Bulldogs. Spinning around there, Damian York fired it away. Pellerin near midfield. Trevor lost it, picked up by Malik. Little pooch there to Bailey. Back over midfield. Donahue couldn't get it. One hop. Bailey fights for it there with Hunter Hutchins. We got a whistle. It's going to go to Skowhegan. Tonight's game brought to you by Hammond Lumber Company, serving Maine and New Hampshire from 34 locations now. That's 34 locations. Your building project partner, you can find them online at hammondlumber.com. Coming down to 7.5. All right, that doesn't get through. Stopped there by Hutchins. Cleared. Robertson. Right side. Down the right side is Seitz. Seitz with speed. Seitz stops. Seitz centered it, and it's wide.
Seitz has come alive in this second half. I think he's playing down there as almost a right back, right wing back, the way he's gotten forward so much and creates a good opportunity.
He's got wheels. He has got some wheels. Skowhegan keeping the heat on. Can't score if you don't have the ball. There's a shot by Fitzpatrick, and diving is Grip.
Deflected off a Lawrence player. Took a little bit of the sting out of it, but Lawrence have just been struggling to clear their lines here.
Skowhegan again keeps the heat on Bailey. Brick Bailey right to the line. Nice move there, and then I think Fitzpatrick faked himself out. Up to midfield. Jeremiah Mason. Stolen. Just a flat-out theft right there by Skowhegan's Jackson Newton. Khalil couldn't get the pass.
They're just disconnected, Lawrence, and they've gotten forward here a little bit now, but they have the 3 forwards, and then there's just not a whole lot in the midfield when they do clear the ball. They haven't been able to get those long balls out of the back in the second half, so the midfield's not there to connect it.
Inside the box, cleared out by Skowhegan. Riverhawks all back. Little touch pass over. That was well done. Here they go with numbers. Can Malik reach it? He does. It's 3-on-2. Malik to the middle to Donahue, and it broke down. They had all the numbers. They're going to get it back here, though, because that's way out.
Yeah, I think Malik just ran out of gas there at the end of it and kind of stabbed at it, and the ball across didn't reach the 2 white shirts he had.
All right, Jack Fitzpatrick will throw it in right in front of us. He's got all his weapons up there. And that one in, and it was bodied out of there by Benner. Here's Pellerin. Trevor looking for the equalizer. Pellerin lays it ahead. That's Gonzalez. Gonzalez with moves to Mason. A shot right on and a save by Clement. Good bid by Lawrence. One of their better of the night.
Just a great build-up, too. They finally are able to connect the defense to attack. Pellerin rides the challenge.
We got that on the Mid-State Machine instant replay?
We do. We can take it.
All right, let's
see
if we can go back far enough and get it.
Well, wait a minute. See if the ball goes
as soon as we get a break here. That's in deep. Lawrence pushes to the net right there in front. We got a scramble, and it's tied up. Holy mackerel, that was close.
All right, get another look at that. Gonzalez picks it up, lays it off for Mason, and he just drives it. Clement had a little bit of trouble, almost swept under the armpit. He's able to make the save, but a good build-up from Lawrence.
4 minutes to go. That one's headed over to the near sideline, and Skowhegan will blast it. Not out, though. Deflection off Donahue. Very high deflection. Clement, it goes over his head. And what's it going to be? It's going to be a corner kick.
Should be a corner, yeah.
It is. It's going to be a corner kick here, and Trevor Pellerin will do it.
All of a sudden, Lawrence starting to look dangerous.
Mr. Momentum has gone blue. Pellerin. And it goes behind the net. Ugh.
That'll deflate
some
some
momentum.
momentum.
Back, yeah.
Yeah, that'll deflate it real quick, but Lawrence starting to get the ball into the attack, and that's been their problem. They haven't been able to clear it, and in the first half when they had their chances, the back line was kind of bombing them on. In the second half, the midfield hasn't been there to connect it. They finally get the ball forward, and they create some chances.
Those last 30 seconds were it. That's out. 3 minutes to go. Tick, tick, tick. Damian York throws it in. Bodies flying at that ball. Still loose. Pellerin going after it. Pooched out by Skowhegan.
Skowhegan starting to play a little more defensive as well. I think Jackson Newton's moved into kind of a midfield role where he's playing an attack in the first half, trying to hold on to the lead.
Pellerin's throw in some bodies right there in close. Goes outside the box. Deflects. And we're going to have scrums here for the rest of this game, I'm afraid. Here's Pellerin tied up. Sideline. Skowhegan keeps it in. Out off Pellerin. Throw in by Skowhegan. Are you guys feeling raindrops?
Yep.
Okay. Well, it's a good thing there's only 2 minutes left in the game. That one's going to roll, and Grip has time to kick it out of there.
Jacob Brenner with some really nice defending there. He's able to just hold off the Skowhegan player getting forward.
1:45 left in regulation. 1-0 I have to check the score Doppler radar here. I didn't think we were going to get wet.
Just light for now. I've been feeling it for a few minutes, though. It's definitely starting to pick up very slowly.
Yeah, and it's not amounting to much right now, and it's going to blow by very quickly, but it's here. Tomorrow is supposed to be a rainy day, and, of course, I'll chime in and say, well, we need it.
It's true. Drought.
If you have a well, it's probably dry at the moment, and you're thinking about winter, when you'd like to have water and hot water, we could use some rain. 55 seconds. Lawrence has got to crank it up, baby. Trying to do it. Chandler Firmage kept it alive. Now it comes back. This doesn't help. Back to get it is Damian York. York up to midfield. 35 seconds to go. Firmage tried to play it back. Lost it. Fitzpatrick just killing time. Just doing stuff like that. Up it goes to Malik. Malik in the middle. Donahue going to the net. The shot wide. Bailey missed.
Oh, and he should have scored that one. It was a great ball into the box. He's all alone on the Mid-State Machine replay, and he just drags it wide.
It was there. That would have been the one that put it away. Pellerin off the backside of a Skowhegan player, and Donahue will just smartly kick it out of bounds. And that's it. That is it. The Skowhegan Riverhawks sweep the season series against the Lawrence Bulldogs. They win both games by 1 goal. They won the opener on opening night of the season 2-1, and they win here tonight by a score of 1-0. The final, Skowhegan 1, Lawrence 0. We'll come back and look at the game-winning goal, the only goal. We'll do that right after this on The Score.
It's that moment when everything comes to a halt.
Mom, is everything okay?
It's okay. We can call for some help.
And what you need most is someone you can trust.
201 Service, this is Brandon speaking. How can I help you?
Hi, yeah, my car just broke down. I think I need some help.
At 201 Service, we know it's more than just about fixing what's broken. It's about being there when it matters most.
Not to worry, ma'am. We have your location, and help is already on its way.
Don't worry, honey. Help's on the way.
Okay, Mom.
Wherever you are, whatever the time, you can count on us to be there, because in those uncertain moments, knowing you're not alone makes all the difference. 201 Service, Maine's trusted towing and recovery partner since 1984.
At Central Maine Community College, your future is our priority.
I'm going to be a preschool teacher.
An HVAC technician.
Pediatric nurse. Whether your college journey is starting here,
I'm going to be an architect.
Physical therapist.
I'm going to be a lawyer.
Or we're a stop along the way.
I'm going to be a doctor.
A machinist.
Honestly, not 100% sure yet.
With over 40 programs,
I'm going to be a graphic designer.
An athletic trainer.
There is something for everyone.
CMCC.
Your future starts here.
Mike Violet, Ryan Bell back here live, and we're going to make it quick here. The Skowhegan Riverhawks winning here tonight, score 1-0. The only goal of the game, Landon Malik.
And you take a look at it here. Coming off the free kick, curled into the box, and Malik gets his head on it, finds the top corner. That's all she wrote. 1 goal of the game.
So that makes Landon Malik, guess what? The Score Player of the Game. Congratulations to Landon Malik of the Skowhegan Riverhawks. He is our Score Player of the Game. And we're going to get out of here. For Logan Cameron, Ryan Bell, I'm Mike Violet saying so long. Final score here tonight from Lawrence High School. Skowhegan Riverhawks 1 and the Lawrence Bulldogs 0. Good night.
High school football on The Score and at CentralMaineSports.com has been presented by Central Maine Community College, Central Maine Motors Auto Group, Hammond Lumber Company, Clark Scrap Metal, Mid-State Machine, 201 Service Skowhegan, Flagship Cinemas, Whittemore & Sons, Somerset Stone and Stove, 201 Tire Battery and Service on the Augusta-Vassallo line, Assistance Plus, Manchester Motors, Casella Waste, Computer Improvements, Height Chevrolet, Connected Credit Union, KVFCU, Skowhegan Savings Bank, Skowhegan Tire Center, Kennebec Eye Care, Danforth Down Home Supermarket, and SBS Carbon Copy. Remember, every game we cover is always stored forever in the vault at CentralMaineSports.com and on the Scores YouTube channel at Central Maine Sports. Please subscribe, The place for local sports is Sports Radio The Score and CentralMainSports.com.